confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And able to get this out to the 25. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. It's Mayfield. The catch is made here by Tyler.
Oh, wow.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now here's a throw that's complete. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Play number 9 now in this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. It's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you look...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a play fake here on first. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Short little throw to Ebron.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback, reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll drop to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Steelers are going to set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a throw ends on the 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the give, this is Harris. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Mayfield on 1st down. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Mayfield. Come on, this man Schwartz. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. McCann's got it teed up. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man complete. It's Palmer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They hand this off to Harris. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Well, he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Damn it.
He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. A 1st down throw for Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. Wow. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. McCann now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Browns 21, Steelers 10.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they run with Harris off the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 20. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Ebron. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Mayfield now. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. McCann for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Browns 28, Steelers 10.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Chubb on the read option. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. McCann's got it teed up. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2nd and 4. And that'll be caught by Darden. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again.
Oh my God, he mugged it.
3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And down to the 11. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
McCann now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 3. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure,
Come on.
got him again. The Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw here, finding Harris over the middle, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Watch the whip. 49, check 49, check 49.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
That's
what.
what.
To tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
What is that?
Hey.
Wow. Y'all got something else to do.
No, we don't, Daddy. No, we don't. I'm over. Here ain't.
And that is incomplete.
Why you want me to taste the sucker?
This has been a rough one to
He has
for, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post
Daddy, why you fighting?
this team's got a lot of questions.
What did you put on
A
there?
lot of answers.
It's a Mexican candy.
A what?
It's a Mexican candy.
2nd and 10.
Where's my glasses? I just saw my glasses.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
He'll drop
Take
to
your shirt
throw.
off.
Now a
Wipe your
desperation
shirt off.
try deep downfield. And my goodness, another
Man, that stuff got in my eye.
Dang.
Caught by Greg
You
Newsome.
shouldn't have did it.
Return stops at the
That's what I was
39-yard
playing.
line.
Man, that's hot.
Dang.
They're just having fun out there.
Daddy, we was trying to play because we didn't like it
If you're
either.
a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here.
Come
Gets
on.
it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's a...
Look at this.
Into the end zone, it's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McCann for the point after.
Yeah.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
What up? Yeah.
McCann's got it teed up. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Y'all swallowed it?
It wasn't swore.
Oh, look.
Well, in this one, part of the
Yeah,
reason
but
action
I
all
told
the way
you,
down
don't
to the
listen
final
to-
whistle there with the